gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Raider Nation, stand up.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the AM to all y'all, man. Happy Tuesday. We in the building. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Back with another episode of Raider Sunrise Live with yours truly, Lunatik Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Please, before we start, man, please subscribe if you haven't. Smash that like button, man. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment, all that good shit. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up this AM. NorCal Raider Jesse, the mob with the most in the building. Yes, indeed, man. My guy, Mike G in the building. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Raider Syndicate, what's the deal? Hey, Luna, good morning. Oh, yeah, we got Gallup yesterday. Yes, indeed. We're going to talk about that, too, after I get in. Because today we're going to talk about Jackson Powers Johnson, the second-round pick from Oregon that the Raiders picked in the draft over the weekend. I like Gallup added to the wide receiver room. You know what I mean? A lot of people keep saying injury, but that was like 2 years ago. And like I said, with injuries such as that, dealing with either tendons and ligaments, you want to generally give it about 2 years. Like I said, your danger zone is usually within the 2 years from injury to rehab and so forth, that you can re-injure the same, get the same injury. We've been through it with Zamir White, which he has not been injured since starting college. He didn't get hurt in college. It was training before starting his freshman year in college that he tore his ACL, and he did it twice, once in high school and once then, but no problem since. You know what I mean? So like I said, there's a two-year pad that in between that's when you have to really keep your eye on the injury such as that, ACLs and all that good shit too, though. So yeah, man, we need a veteran added to that room. You know what I mean? Even though we had Devontae Adams and them, you can never have too many. You feel me? So I want to be deep. I want to have enough weapons that whoever goes out there on the field, we know we ain't gonna skip a beat. So I'm rocking with that one for real. Raider Paul in the building. Oh, I gotta hit he hit up the Raiders. You know what I gotta do every time? Hey, you hit up the Raiders, we gotta give it off right. There it is. We set it off this morning. Top of the morning, all y'all, man. Let me keep it moving, man. I gotta catch up now. We got Raider Syndicate in the building. Who else we got up in this Mickey Ficky? We got Lawrence E in the building, man. Salute to you. Good morning. Yes, indeed. We got Jimothy in the building, man. Salute. My guy, P. Steve, a.k.a. Samaj Walker, my dude. Salute to you. Yes, indeed, man. Brian Rodriguez, what it is. Oh, yeah, your Lakers. Yeah, bro, you might have to you might want to find another team, bro. Let me quit. Like the Raiders ain't been letting us down, too. You feel me? For real. Let's see. Sebastian Gonzalez, what it do, man? Top of the morning to you. Yes, indeed. Tom DeLeon is in the building. Yes, indeed. We got the Gaffler in the building. What it do? What it do? I was waiting for Loon to go live. Oh yeah, I didn't end up going, bro. I didn't go live. I was there, because that's where we had the repast for the funeral. It's just a lot of commotion. Y'all wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway, because that place was packed for real, for real. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I didn't go live, man. Yeah, I was there the afternoon after we came from the burial. We all went there because that's my cousin was the bartender there. So that's a lot of people. They said we can have the repast there, or that's where my cousins and them set it up at. It was a nice ass turnout though, man. I tell you, that man right there had a lot of people loving him for real. Oh man, you should have came through. You should have came through anyway. We was out there deep. You could have came through, bro. It wasn't just us. They had other people that had like little things going on, and in them little section offs. But yeah, man, you could have came and ate and everything, bro. We had the food there, for real, for real. We stayed there, shit. We stayed there till we was there in the daytime all the way to the night. Hell yeah, man, you should have just pulled up, for real. Shout out Eagle Terrier 207 in the building, man. Salute, salute. Graham Cam, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. My voice is gone, bruh. Gravy, what it do, man? Top of the morning to you, man. Good to have you here. Joseph, what's the deal, man? Good morning to you. The mob with the most, man. NorCal Raider Jesse in the building. The good stuff in the house, man. Salute to you. Tony Sheffer, what's the deal, man? Salute, man. Good. Hey, yeah, good to see you too, man. I appreciate it, man. Yes, indeed, man. Let me see. I think I got about everybody. Hey, I still say the Lakers in 5. Let me quit. I ain't gonna rub it in on y'all like my team isn't even my team ain't even in the playoffs, bro. We like stage 1 of rebuild. For real, for real. Let me see. My 2 cents. What it do, man? Salute to you. Oh man, who else we got? We got Snooze Hernandez in the building, man. Salute, salute, salute. All right, man. So today we're gonna break down Jackson Powers Johnson, center / guard out of University of Oregon, 2nd round pick of the Las Vegas Raiders. Man, we're gonna get into it, man. Break him down and expose what he's made of and what his potential is set to be. So with that being said, man, let me go ahead and shut up. This is not gonna be a long live, bro. I'm tired of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting here, my eyelids is heavy as shit. But we gonna get through some, the news. We're gonna talk about Gallup and everything. But it's not going to be no hour show, man. It might be like around 30, 45 minutes. We'll see. We'll see how it go. So let's go ahead and dive into it, man. This is Jackson Powers Johnson. Once again, center of Oregon, but we're taking him as a guard, which, man, this dude is a mauler. Bruh, he's going to fit right in with this team right now. The way AP is trying to build his team with the personalities and so forth, hey, this kid right here, he got it. He got it for real. He's an asshole, and I mean that in the most bestest way I could put it. He's an asshole, but he's our asshole. You feel me? So without further delay, man, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. This will be part 1 of a 2-part breakdown of Jackson Powers Johnson. Let's get it.
Welcome to the Raiders Allegiance Draft Pick Breakdown. Please subscribe and smash that like button. Powers Johnson was born on January 23, 2003. He attended Corner Canyon High School in Draper, Utah. He played on both the offensive and defensive line in high school. During his career, he had 124 tackles, 7.5 sacks, and 2 interceptions. He was selected to play in the 2021 Under Armour All-America Game and the 2021 Polynesian Bowl. Powers Johnson committed to the University of Oregon to play college football. As a true freshman at Oregon in 2021, Powers Johnson played in 11 games as a backup offensive lineman before switching to the defensive line for the 2021 Alamo Bowl. He returned to the offensive line in 2022 and appeared in 12 games with 1 start. Powers Johnson took over as the starting center in 2023. Broadly built center prospect with below-average length but above-average upper body power. Powers Johnson isn't much of a knee bender, which impacts his pad level and drive leverage, but he can torque and toss opponents around with some regularity at the point.
See, and that was something to learn, that coming out of high school, the boy was playing defense with 2 interceptions, what they say, 9 sacks, and I forgot how many tackles. But yeah, play defense, end up switching over to the offensive side of the ball, playing center and guard. This dude is multifaceted. Now you're gonna understand why he plays the way he plays on the offensive line, because he has that defensive lineman mentality. You know what I mean? Hey, beautiful thing, man. We got a nasty guy on this offensive line that we need to just go ahead and just give the business to anybody opposite of him. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to seeing this kid get out there. I expect him to start. They already got him penciled in on the website as starting at right guard. We'll let the tackle position figure itself out. We got talent on there. So let's go ahead and finish it off with the second half of the breakdown of Jackson Powers Johnson. Let's go.
Powers Johnson is a fierce competitor with a salty disposition, but needs to improve his first phase technique to create more consistent block sustains. Despite average athleticism, he doesn't seem to have many issues in pass protection, as he works with clear eyes, a wide base, and good discipline to keep his weight back. His rookie season could be bumpy if he has to play early, but he should come out on the other side as a longtime starter. Strengths: carries a broad chest, thick hips, and meaty hands. Heavy hands hammer A-gap threats when protecting the quarterback. Processes gaming fronts without overreacting or lunging. Plays with a rugged, disdainful attitude toward opponents. Jolts defenders around with powerful upper body. Plays with adequate footwork for double teams and workup blocks. Weaknesses: relatively limited experience as a full-time starter. Would like to see better pad level and explosion into first contact. Below average body control to consistently square up moving targets. Lacks lateral quickness to reach playside defenders at a high rate. Limited reactive quickness if he's isolated against an athletic rusher. An NFC scouting director said, "He's tough, smart, and strong. I just don't overthink it with centers. When you get those elements, you usually have a starter." Thank you for watching. On your way out, please subscribe, like, and knock the hell out of that notification bell. Go Raiders!
And there you have it, the nasty guy. You know what I mean? Hey, you could tell the way he said that he plays with disdain for the opposition. That's a defensive mentality. Like, you know what I mean? That's a Max Crosby mentality. But we got him on the offensive line, bruh. I feel sorry for whoever we facing. You know what I mean? If this quarterback situation sorts itself out with the weapons that we have and added, don't forget, hey, a lot of people, I don't know why people did not like, I mean, I can understand that it caught you by surprise by getting Bowers, but the thing is, it wasn't a reach. You know what I mean? It's crazy because I hear people arguing this, like, why did we draft him? We already had a tight end, but yet we want to draft it. We wanted to draft a quarterback, and we already had one we drafted last year. That's the same argument they made with the tight end. And then you're going to look at the quarterback and say, well, the quarterbacks we're talking about is better than AOC that we drafted last year. Well, Bowers is better than the tight end we drafted last year too. That double standard can't go. We can't let that shit ride, man. It's like, it's one thing is okay, but the other thing ain't, but it's the same shit. You know what I mean? We wanted to upgrade at quarterback. That's why we wanted Jaden Daniels, which we thought would have been better than any quarterback we have. But we end up getting a tight end who's better than any tight end that we already had. It's not saying that Michael Mayer was trash or nothing like that. We just saying the upside. Oh, Bowers got a way bigger upside than Michael Mayer. Why? Because he can do a whole lot more than Michael Mayer can. You're not bringing Michael Mayer out the backfield on a handoff. You're not throwing him in the slot. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that Michael Mayer can't do that Bowers can. It's an upgrade. That's all they did. It was the best available. And I think the first couple of rounds, that's what they did. Third round, we're going to dive into him. Let's see, what's today? Today, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to dive into Glaze tomorrow. You know what I mean? I want to get in depth and find out, a little bit more about him. What's the deal? Freight Train in the building, man. Salute to you. I want to find out a little bit more, where he come from, what was his grades and stuff coming out of college, through the combine, as far as what they graded him at his position, what he's best suited for. So we're going to dive in that tomorrow, though. But yeah, Bowers is exactly. You said Bowers' value at 13 is in the receiving. Yeah, the reason why I was surprised that Bowers came to us and we got him, because I was for sure the Jets was going to select him. I knew the Jets. When I was watching the draft, man, watch on day 2, I was calling when I kind of figured when these teams was jumping up to grab Fisk, Kool-Aid, McKin, you know what I mean? And I'm like, they knew that we probably was going to draft one of these dudes. That's why all 3 of those teams jumped up. Dijon, Kool-Aid, McKinstry, fucking Fisk, all 3 of them teams moved up and got them. So I think we were going to grab one of them, and these guys went to jump ahead of us and get them. And that was on day 2. I think that was round 3? Had to be round 3, I think. Because I was like, because I wanted Fisk. I wanted to get that defense as nasty as possible. But I'm not mad at the Jackson Powers move because he's nasty. He's a defensive player that plays offense. I mean, damn, how nastier can you get? The dude digs in his nose and eats his own boogers. I mean, come on, bruh. That's nasty. Brother. Ugh. What's that? Let me quit. I be trying to keep a straight face saying that shit. That shit always crack me up. Brother. Ugh. You just ate a booger. Nah, let me quit. Nasty ass. Bleh. You gonna make a motherfucker throw up. Shit. Yeah, I'm rocking with Bowers because now, see, one thing that we have to keep in mind, y'all. I know we went the offensive line. We took care of that. But Bowers also adds to that as well. With whatever quarterback we rocking with, Bowers is going to help that guy out too. Because now, if you go 2 tight ends set with the 12 personnel, you got 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Now you got 2 tight ends that both either or can be what? Your safety valve for a quarterback that can't, get the ball downfield because they might be covered. Or he doesn't want to hold the ball too long. Now you got 2 options in that kind of situation. Can even use the running back. You know what I mean? I know Zamir ain't scared to mix it up and block either. You know what I mean? So I used this analogy before about the quarterback position. For one, AOC is a rookie. He's still a rookie. He has not played 17 games. He's still a rookie. So what do you do for a rookie that's in there? If he wins the starting job over Minshew, you got to give him support in every other department, from defense to the run game to your offensive line. If you got those kind of players in place to keep him clean and upright, he will be able to make plays. You know what I mean? He will learn to flow with the offense. Now, this is another offense different from last year. You know what I mean? This is not like the offense last year. And last year was a split personality offense because you started off with McDaniels and then switched to Bo Hardigree. Even though it might have been the same playbook, I guarantee you it was some kind of tweaks in there because Bo Hardigree never was an offensive coordinator in his whole career of living, his whole tenure of life. He never did that shit. So that's a whole different aspect that AOC had to deal with as well. Now, dealing with Minshew been on multiple teams. So he's seen multiple offenses. So it's just adjust and adapt. You know what I mean? He'll be fine. And the way he was interviewed on The Rush, he looking forward to getting into the West Coast offense. It's kind of like he made it seem like it's something that suits his ability, the West Coast offense, that he's going to get in there and he's going to succeed. Now, will he beat out AOC? I think the thing that's going to get him, I think he will beat out AOC. You know what I mean? But I don't think long term. I think he's here for the contract he signed. It'll be another mentor for AOC to have to groom him up if they decide to rock with him as the franchise quarterback. But they got to see improvement. And being behind Minshew is going to help him improve if he's going to improve at all. So you got to go that route just to see what you have in him. But you know what I mean? We're talking about a 4th round quarterback, but I'm not going to it's not his ability. It's the lack of some of the things that he can't do that the next quarterback can do. Kind of like that's why I say it's in the same boat. We keep saying we drafted a quarterback last year. So why did we want to draft one this year? Because the one this year that we wanted to draft is better than the one we had. You know what I mean? Same thing at tight end. We drafted a tight end last year, but why did we go and get Bowers? Because Bowers is better than the tight end we have now. You upgrade. You upgrade. Some people say, oh, if you already got a quarterback, but one comes out better, you're not going to draft them. Why not? Why you wouldn't want a better quarterback than what you already have? Especially if you ain't won shit. You know what I mean? You ain't won shit. So you just gonna skip over the best quarterback in the draft because you already had one? Shit, didn't fucking New England draft 2 quarterbacks this year? Didn't Washington do that back with RG3 and Kirk Cousins? And you see what happened. RG3 didn't last, so Kirk Cousins is still playing today. So that was a smart-ass move, because if they would have just went RG3, they would have been assed out. But they let Cousins go after so long anyway, too. That was a dumb-ass move. And now Cousins is on his 8th contract. I don't know which one he on, bro. I'm talking shit. But yeah, man, he outplayed and out-careered RG3, and he was in the same draft to the same team, to the Washington Redskins back then. So I guess kind of looks to me that's the same kind of route that New England's taking. You know what I mean? You get Drake May, then you turn around and go get Joe Milton. I mean, shit. What was the thought process of that? 2 rookies. Don't you think you want to get a veteran? You know what I mean? Especially for both of these guys, a good veteran. Don't just throw anybody that's older behind them. You got to get somebody that's known to be able to work with young talent. You know what I mean? As a mentor and help bring them along as well. That's not worried about his playing time, because you know he's long in the tooth, career almost about to come to an end anyway, but he was good in his prime. You need one of them kind of quarterbacks. Somebody that's around probably like 35, 36 years old, that, you know, one of the ones that can still play for a while. Wild Turkey in the building, man. Ozzy in the building. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think that's Raider Romeo in the building. Salute. Sam Tanker, everybody that pulled up. Yeah, man, I got a fucking... Nah, Bowers and hey, bruh, good stuff. Good try. But Mayer is not no Bowers, bruh. Mayer is not that athletic like that. Mayer is good, but he's not Bowers good. Go watch this kid. This dude played every sport you can think of. Look at his 40 time at 240 pounds. You know what I mean? Mayer's a little bit heavier. I think he's like 260 is Mayer. But Bowers, boy, he's a freak. He's a freak out there on the field, bruh. He just has that athletic thing about him, man. Like I said, he played he comes from a family of athletes, bruh. So I already know. That's why he play all them damn sports, because his parents had him doing that shit. Okay, son, it's soccer season. You know, okay, son, it's football season. Okay, son, it's baseball season. You know what I mean? Had him playing everything. That's the crazy shit. The boy was playing everything. And like I said, when he was coming out of high school, he was recruited by Notre Dame as a linebacker. I told you he's a freak, bruh. They was Notre Dame, not no little small ass college in the middle of nowhere. We're talking about Notre Dame recruited him as a linebacker. We're talking about a tight end. We're talking about a tight end that was recruited by a college at linebacker. That shows his diversity and how good he can play damn near whatever position he want to play. To the point where you even had Georgia using them in the backfield, in the slot, wide out. They was doing all kind of shit with him. Michael Mayer good, but he ain't Bowers good. That's what kind of let me know, like, okay, you don't let see, and this is another thing that people got to argue with. Now we talk about best available, and when we say best available of need, do you overlook the best tight end in the draft? Knowing we needed a tight end still, regardless. I know we got dude from Cleveland, but come on, bruh. He's not going Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? I know the Fotheringham and all, they're not Pro Bowlers. Mayer is our dude, but who we gonna put him with? And it kind of, like a lot of people use the analogy, they compare it. Kind of reminds you of Hernandez and Gronkowski. That's what that shit remind you of. And I know when them two played together in New England, that was a deadly combination. Can you imagine if we have our own combination of that along with the with the Adams and a Jacoby Meyer and a Trey Tucker? Come on, bruh. We had to improve this offense. We could not score last year. We could not score at all. Period. I think Michael Gallup, we're getting to that too. Michael Gallup was a solid pickup, bruh. You know what I mean? Solid one. A good veteran. Health is what you got to worry about. But like I said, he has not been hurt or injured in 2 years. And I think he's out that window where you have to monitor it because he could re-injure it again. Because, like I said, usually in that two-year window, that's when they got to pay attention to it and see if he's going to be all right. You know what I mean? But at 1 year for $3 million, it's only up to $3 million. So there's probably incentives in that laced contract, which you're not taking a big cap hit. You feel me? Like I said, we still got $24 million about to drop to us in about a month. So everything, all in all, the way they played the books, the way they played the draft, the way they played free agency, solid picks. Solid pickups that add to what we already had. Like, for instance, I'm going to give you an example. We know what Wilkins is, right? But Wilkins wasn't coming. We didn't sign Wilkins as to be our big fish, to be the big dude in the defense. We got him to add to what we already have on defense. You know what I mean? He's being added to the machine. And that's what I always say. It's not about an individual on this team. It's about fitting the right. We know Wilkins and Max Crosby. Come on, bro. He's the same kind of dude. Hard worker, relentless, has a motor. You know what I mean? Nasty out there on the field. That's Max Crosby. Man, come on, bro. And that's the kind of guys they're going to get. See, now you look at it like, damn, just imagine if Powers Johnson still played like DT or something. Can you imagine him on defense playing with those dudes? They all got the same fucking personality. It's all do or die. With Spillane, don't give a fuck. I'm out there with a broke hand. Max Crosby out there with a fresh ass vasectomy, knee hurt, thumb hurt, got his balls clipped. No, I'm just fucking with you. Got his balls clipped. Chris Ariola, what's the deal, man? Yeah, that was a good pickup with Gallup, man. I'm not mad at that at all. Nice veteran. You know what I mean? Somebody that you don't have to develop. You just have them learn the system, and you know what I mean? Good depth. That's another thing of need is depth. You know what I mean? We were not deep at tight end. Let's not get that motherfucking shit screwed. We were not deep at tight end at all, period. When Michael Mayer went down last year, bro, how did we look? You know what I mean? Then they went out after the season, got Jesse James from Pittsburgh, and I think they let him go before he even got to touch the field. So they out there, they were looking for tight ends. And what do? They go in the draft, and this motherfucker fall right in their lap. Should never even been there. Bauer shouldn't have never even made it to 13. He should have been wearing green and white, playing in New Jersey with the Jets. You know what I mean? But hey, that's the way that shit go. I'm gonna tell you another dumbass team. Fucking Atlanta. You dummies. Atlanta Falcons. Y'all a dumbass team. You just signed a dude for 4 years, 186 million with 100 million guaranteed. And then you go draft a quarterback in the first round who's going to eat up some salary too. And you 4 years with a 5th year option. Come on, bruh. You going to let this motherfucking Michael Penix Jr. be 30 years old by the time he get to start. Y'all retarded. Y'all the most slowest ass team. No wonder a lot of you motherfuckers stay in the closet in Atlanta. Let me quit. What you say? I said the motherfuckers in the closet. They trying to sort through their old clothes. SoCal Sal, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. Tops. But yeah, man, that's the dumbest move you could have made. Fucking, you didn't have no other needs, bruh. you know what I mean? We know Penix ain't starting over Cousins, bruh. We know, bruh. If they had a competition, you think Penix is gonna beat Cousins? A rookie? Only because he's a rookie, though. Only because he's a rookie. That's the only reason why I'm gonna put the knock. Now, talent-wise, that arm, hey, it might do a little bit better when he gets to know the system. When the game slows down to him, yeah. But right now, nah. If they sit him for the whole contract of Kirk Cousins, this motherfucker gonna be 28 years old, bro. A 28-year-old rookie. I feel sorry for Michael Penix, man. That's kind of like your fucking career is cut in half because usually about 21, 22 coming out of college, you'll be about 28 if you sit for the whole contract of Kirk Cousins. That's a good God almighty. That's a good 7 years you could have been playing in the pros coming out of college. They gonna sit that black motherfucker down, and boy, he gonna look up, and next thing you know, this nigga following for retirement. I'm telling you, bro. I think ATL did that to fuck us over. But I mean, it wouldn't make no sense for Atlanta. Why would Atlanta shoot themselves in the foot? Basically, reckless abandonment. Why would they want to hurt us to hurt themselves? Because they could have used that pick on something. Look, like for instance, now this is a dumbass move. When you draft somebody in the first round that high, you should be starting. You should be starting, right? Like if they would have took a defensive end, an offensive tackle, they would have been starting, right? A wide receiver, they would have been starting, right? Well, you just drafted a quarterback that ain't going to be starting. So you got a draft pick that you're not going to get no production out of because you're sitting them behind Cousins. That's the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit you can ever do. You're not getting no production out of your number 1 first-round draft pick in the top 10. For what reason? If you was trying to fuck the Raiders, you fucked yourself with no Vaseline. That's what happened. You fucked yourself. Stupid, bro. That's the dumbest shit. If I was Penix, I wouldn't even show up to Atlanta. Fuck you. You're not gonna have me sitting on the bench for 4 years and watch my career just fucking never even have an opportunity. Come on, bro. Go back into the draft, Penix. Penix, do not show up to their camp, sit out this year, come back next year, and re-enter the draft and go to a team that wants you. It might be us. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it. That's career suicide what they're doing to you, bruh. They're not going to start you over Kirk Cousins. You know how much Kirk Cousins is making? Like I said, $100 million guaranteed in this 4-year contract that they got. 100 with 186 overall. You're not starting over him. And boy, you know what? How much dead cap space if they do try to release him and let you take over? Yeah, that'll be good for you, but you're not gonna get no help. They're not gonna be able to afford to go get you some shit that you might need on that offense. I tell you, boy, some of these teams, and from what I heard, that the owner wasn't too thrilled about that fucking move either. He's only guaranteed 2 years, but for $100 million. $100 million, bruh. So it's not the years that's guaranteed, it's the money that's guaranteed. Let me see. What is Kirk Cousins' contract?
$180 million. According to Atlanta Falcons. According to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, the Cousins contract is a 4-year, $180 million deal with $100 million guaranteed. The payout is reportedly set at Cousins receiving $90 million in 2024-25, plus another $10 million in 2026.
See, he's getting $90 million in 24-25. And then getting another $10 million in 2026. He's on the books till 2026. So that's 2024, 25, 26. So 3 years he got guaranteed money coming to him. Let's see. Michael Penix is 24 plus 3 is 7. He'll be 27 years old. A 27-year-old rookie by the time he'll start. I tell that motherfucker, hey, Penix, don't you go to that. You go back into the draft, bro. You'll sit out 1 year. Go play in the UFL. You know what I mean? And then come back next year, get drafted. Bo Jackson did it. That's how we got him. Because of the faux pas Tampa Bay made with him. Shit, Penix is sitting though, bruh. He's not going to get any, he ain't getting younger. I don't care. With no reps. He going to sit for 3 years with no reps as a 24-year-old or 24-year-old rookie. And he's going to sit again in 25 because that $90 million is over 2024-25. And then another $10 million is what they got to give up in 2026. So that's 3 years that Kirk Cousins is going to be getting guaranteed money. That's the $100 million, the 90 over the next 2 years and the 10 in the third. So that 4th year is a dummy year. That's why that $100 million is a guaranteed and not the full 180. If you stay, oh shit. So you mean to tell me that 4th year is set up that we're non-guaranteed $80 million? That's what the numbers say. They crazy for that shit. That preseason shit don't count, bruh. That's like saying he gonna get reps in practice. Preseason, bro, he's going what? If he gets in there and play, who he going against? Third string? He going up on a 90-man roster in preseason. He's going up against who? The people that's not gonna make the team, that's not gonna make the 53. Because you know the starters in 3, you get what? 3 preseason games. Starters ain't doing shit. Starters ain't. How many starters did we play last year? How many games? How much did Max Crosby get in there and do? So the talent you're going against is most likely motherfuckers that ain't even gonna be on that team. That's some crazy shit. They say iron sharpens iron. You're never gonna have motherfucking cotton sharpen iron. You know what I mean? You could be iron. You playing against cotton, bruh. Good luck. Your shit's still gonna be dull. Our starters might play. It all depends on AP if he feels like shit. Getting out there and doing the thing. But see, this is the thing, though. This is why it's hard for starters to get out there and play. You got 90 men that you got to analyze. So you know how many combination of men you got to throw out there at certain times to figure out who you're cutting to get down to the 53? There's a lot of shit that you gotta filter through a lot of other players that most likely ain't gonna make this team before you start getting to at the bottom of your roster, as far as when it becomes crunch time where you gotta like damn, I like this dude, but this dude right here, he showed progress. You know what I mean? It gets harder to at the bottom of the 53 than it is getting rid of the 90th player, the 90, the 89th, the 88th, the 87, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 9, 78. You know what I mean? Getting through them ain't shit. But the way they used to set it up was you used to have to cut down every week to a certain number, which I thought was better than what they do now. But I mean, it kind of has its pros and cons. Like cutting down your roster how it used to be every week after a preseason game, it thinned you out, so now you can start really observing people. But what that also did was those who probably started off slow in the preseason, the first game, probably didn't get an opportunity. What happened if they would have started improving game after game after game? They're not around to see it. You know what I mean? You gave up too soon. So you go ahead, and now I understand why you got to go through the whole preseason, then cut from 90 to 53 like that, and then assemble your practice squad. You know what I mean? So you got to do all that shit at once. That's a lot of fucking players to filter through, bruh. A lot of players. That's what, 30, 37 players you got to get rid of? 37. 30 fucking 7. That's like a whole nother fucking roster. You know what I mean? Without a special team. You know what I mean? God dang. So, I mean, hey, good luck with that shit. Nah, JD5 ain't on 1-year contract. He a first round pick. That's automatic 4-year with a 5th-year team option. I mean, shit. He any of these motherfuckers can pull the card of the team. Just be like, I'm not coming. Fuck you. Fuck you. I didn't. Hey, was I the only one to notice when Jaden got drafted? He had that look on his face like fuck. Because even Jack Jones came out and said, I know that look. I said that same shit when we was live. I said, that motherfucker don't look happy, bruh. And then he just had one of those smiles like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? He wasn't smiling because he was happy. He was smiling because, like, he couldn't believe these sons of bitches selected him. He didn't want to go there. He did not want to go there. Yeah, we all seen that shit. I knew I wasn't the only one to see that shit. Because you see, when he got up, man, he made that look like, fuck, like he wanted to just say, fuck. Because that's how, he made the same reaction as we did when we heard that they picked him. We were like, fuck. We ain't getting Jaden Daniels. And he like, fuck, I ain't going to the Raiders. We made the same, we all did, him and us. Hey, Goon, hey, I told you, hey, that shit was crazy. I seen that shit. And then it was crazy when Jack Jones came out and verified. He said, I know that look. He ain't too pleased. Hey, I know that look too, bro, because that's the same look all Raider Nation had when we heard them call his name going to Washington. We said the same shit. Fuck. They took our motherfucking quarterback. That's crazy. We did that shit at the same time. Hey, Jaden, we with you, bruh. Fight the power. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. So, hey, they got some more moves coming. We're going to sit there and watch this shit unfold, man. Hey, one free agent, Gallup, we got him. Who's next? Who's next on the line? You know what I mean? Who else we going to pull in here to add to this team, man, so we can do our thizzle? He said his dad looked like he banned from LV. Yeah, he's a big old construction dude now. His dad played center. He played football as a center. So you know what I mean? The motherfuckers stay drunk. You think I'm lying? Hey, anybody remember Barrett Robbins, 2002 Super Bowl, our center? What happened? His ass slipped over to Tijuana and got fucked up and missed the Super Bowl. Y'all remember that shit? See, that's what happens when you play center. Hey, that's the kind of position to make you drink. Barrett Robbins, 2002 Super Bowl versus Tampa Bay. His ass went over the border because it was in San Diego that year. There was a lot of shit against us in that Super Bowl, y'all. You know how you usually supposed to get get 2 weeks to prepare? You know that Super Bowl they only gave us 1 week. Soon as the AFC and the NFC championships was over, we were playing the Super Bowl the following weekend. Barrett Robbins slipped over the border and got fucked up and passed out somewhere. Probably in some Pinocha. He said they want some penis more. Oh, Penix, my bad. All right, y'all, man. I'm about to jump my ass up on here. I am tired as a Mickey Ficky. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I try to keep the momentum up and shit, man. But you know what I mean? This weekend drained the fuck out of me. And I need to get me some rest. So with that being said, man, shout out to everybody watching. Please subscribe, smash that like button. We're almost at 1,700, working our way to 2,000 this weekend. I'm gonna put together the raffle draw for the Brock Bowers jersey. You feel me? Somebody's gonna win that Brock Bowers jersey who entered the raffle. Shout out to all y'all that entered, man. We gonna hold it down. So just keep y'all hit that notification bell because we'll do a live show and do the raffle live. Find out who the winner is. Let's see if what number Brock gonna rock with, man. Is he gonna go 19? Is he gonna go with a different number, 88? What are he gonna do? I don't know. We gonna find out together. But yeah, salute to y'all, man. Hey, enjoy y'all day, man. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. You know what it is. Raider Sunrise Live with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. You guys enjoy your Tuesday. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance, man. And I'm out this bitch.